Welcome to the DBS Lunchtime News for today. In the headlines, 69 more families will receive keys to new resilient homes this afternoon. In news from the region, St. Vincent and the Grenadines Prime Minister warns of EU and UK travel issues if his party pursues CBI. And internationally, French military chief calls for France to prepare for sacrifices. I'm Alian Christopher. The details of the news when we return.
Are you worried about how you're going to get to your next destination or important appointment, special event, a new date, but you are stranded? No ride, no bus, nowhere, and look, rain falling. What would you do? Look no further than Carlton Phillip Bonus Rental. Tansa, whatever your destination or translation or transactions, be it personal, business, leisure, pleasure, sightseeing, adventures, weddings, and family vacations, whatever satisfies your personal driving needs in Dominica, claim Bonus Rental from Carlton Phillip Fonkole. Top of the line customer service, unbeatable prices, helpful and friendly staff. Renting a bonus vehicle has never been easier. It's all full service. And look, we've got your rental keys already at hand. Carlton Phillips, so prepare for memories that will last a lifetime. So go choose your bonus, get your bonus, rent your bonus, drive your bonus from Carlton Phillips Motor Pool of Fonkole. Now it's your bonus. Go drive safely in your bonus.
Match 5 is our easy-to-play local game. Pick 5 numbers from 1 to 29 and win prizes accordingly to the number of numbers you match. Match 5 and boom! You win that jackpot. Starting at $10,000 $10,000. All it takes is 5 numbers to win big. Match 5. Dominican Jackpot is here. Brought to you by the Dominican National Lottery. Everything is possible.
DBS News.
Welcome back. First up in news, 69 families will receive keys to new resilient homes developed under the Housing Recovery Project this afternoon. Ministry of Housing and Urban Development is Melissa Popon-Skerrit.
I am pleased to announce that today we will officially hand over 69 new hurricane resilient homes under the Housing Recovery Project. I warmly invite the beneficiaries, families, and the wider public to join us for this important national milestone at the stadium this afternoon at 4 p.m. sharp. Earlier this week, we handed over 22 homes, and with this final delivery of 69, we proudly conclude the last batch of the 389 homes constructed under the HRP. This signals our last closure of this project, a major chapter in our post-Maria rebuilding journey. The Housing Recovery Project was a partnership between the government of Dominica and the World Bank. It was a deliberate effort to rebuild homes for families who lost everything during Hurricane Maria. These homes were designed and built on the homeowner's own property where they hold clear titles for. This approach, the homeowner-driven, resilient, and community-rooted, was the first of its kind in the Caribbean. But it was not without its challenges. We faced rising global costs, material shortages, and the reality of rebuilding in a mountainous island nation all tested us. But despite it all, we pressed on. And today, we can proudly say that we have delivered on our promise to the people.
And that is the Minister for Housing and Urban Development, Melissa Popon-Skerrit. DBS Radio will bring you live coverage of the handing over ceremony from 4 o'clock this afternoon. Employees of the National Bank of Dominica will receive 5% increase for the 2021-2024 triennium. That's according to General Secretary of DAWU, Leah Shillingford. Shillingford says negotiations have been completed and employees will also receive an 8% increase for the new triennium 2024-2027.
The DAO has faced many challenges and conflicts with the management of the employees that the union represents in its quest for justice and peace for workers in the labor movement. As it relates to the National Bank of Dominica, you would have heard previously that we have been in the news and that there were 2 trienniums that needed to be concluded. The rates of pay for the last triennium for the 3 years had not been concluded on, and this current triennium ending 2027 needed to be addressed as well. The union agreed that in the first year of the last triennium we would have received 0%, and for the next 2 years 5% overall. For the new triennium 2024 to 27, the union and the bank agreed on an 8% increase. The staff, having not received the increases for the past 5 years, will now receive 4 years back pay in December of 2025. And the union and its members are very pleased that the staff are in a happier frame of mind going into the Christmas holidays. However, there are many complaints that were presented to the bank that needs to be addressed. The bank has assured us that they are looking at each and every one of them, and that all should be completed in a timely manner.
And as the General Secretary of the Dominica Amalgamated Workers Union, Leah Shillingford. Minister of State in the Ministry of Social Services with special responsibility for children at risk, Dr. Cassandra Williams, has reaffirmed the government's commitment to ensuring that every child in Dominica is protected through its interventions and legislations. Her remarks were made during her address to the nation in commemoration of Universal Children's Day.
Today, we reaffirm our commitment to the rights outlined in the UN Convention on the Rights of the Child, rights to safety, nutrition, education, health care, protection from abuse, and freedom from discrimination. As a government, we have taken important steps to strengthen these protections through the Children Care and Adoption Bill of 2023, which provides stronger safeguards for vulnerable children, and the Child Justice Bill, which reinforces rehabilitation and fairness for children in conflict with the law. But laws alone are not enough. Every child needs a community, parents, teachers, neighbors, mentors, who will actively defend their dignity, treat them with respect, and speak up when they cannot speak for themselves. And lastly, My Day, My Rights calls us all to action.
That's Minister of State in the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Social Services with special responsibility for children at risk, Dr. Cassandra Williams. Dr. Williams also calls on every citizen of Dominica to play their part in protecting children in the country.
Universal Children's Day challenges us to confront the realities that continue to shape our children's lives all around the world. Violence, abuse, unsafe environments. These issues cannot be solved by government alone. They require every Dominican to play a part in building a nation where children are not just surviving, but thriving. Let us ask ourselves, have I created a safe space for a child to speak? Have I helped a child feel valued? Have I stood up against injustice when a child was at risk? This is the action that today calls for. So today, as we celebrate My Day, My Rights, I invite each of you to recommit to the children of Dominica. Let us nurture them, protect them, uplift them, and guide them. Let us build a society where their rights are respected, their dreams are supported, and their voices help shape our national development. Every child deserves to grow up in a Dominica where they feel safe, heard, and valued. On this Universal Children's Day, let us renew our promise to give them exactly that. Happy Universal Children's Day to all. Let us continue working together to create a Dominica where every child is seen, heard, and valued.
Minister of State in the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Social Services with special responsibility for children at risk, Dr. Cassandra Williams. That's the national focus, regional and international development to follow.
Husband and wife in bed chatting quietly. Husband asking his wife, "Are you ready?" Wife with a smile on her face said, yes, I'm always ready and more than ready. The question is, are you ready? Husband replied, ready like Freddy. I'm always prepared. It was Duvan Jou, so she asked him, what time is it, hussy? Husband replied, time to upgrade. She shouted, what? On my birthday? And her smile turned to a serious frown. Don't touch me. Don't you ever touch me again. Husband says, well, I guess you won't get that brand new vehicle from Carlton Phillip as I promised. When she heard those romantic words, her picker stand up, her eyes started to glow, face light up like dumbling. But she thought she was being dumped on her birthday and being replaced. Then they embraced and hugged and kissed some more. Head straight to Carlton Phillip. She said, look it, honey, that's the ride. The new ride, the favorite color and style. They both hugged and embraced each other. Thanks to Carlton Phillip Motor Pool, Fogole, telephone, email.
Match 5 is our easy-to-play local game. Pick 5 numbers from 1 to 29 and win prizes accordingly to the number of numbers you match. Match 5 and boom! You win that jackpot. Starting at $10,000 easy dollars. $10,000. All it takes is 5 numbers to win big. Match 5. Dominican Jackpot is here. Brought to you by the Dominican National Lottery. Everything is possible.
DBS News.
Welcome back. In news from the region, St. Vincent and the Grenadines could face severe diplomatic consequences and lose critical visa-free travel privileges if the opposition New Democratic Party (NDP) implements a citizenship for investment program, Prime Minister Ralph Gonsalves cautioned in a recent political rally. Gonsalves highlighted the potential risk of selling passports, emphasizing the threat to the country's hard-won visa-free access to Europe and the United Kingdom. The warning comes amid growing international scrutiny of citizenship by investment schemes that could trigger the European Union's stringent visa suspension mechanism. Internationally, France's Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces, General Fabien Mandon, has urged the country's mayors to begin conditioning the population for future conflicts. According to Mandon, France must be ready to stop Moscow and accept serious national sacrifices, including the willingness to sacrifice the nation's own children. In a speech on November 18th, the general warned that French mayors should be preparing the nation both on a human level and in terms of symbolism and logistics across the country. This has been the presentation of the Lunchtime News. Sports is up next.
Easy Max, get your money fast. Join the family. Call and find out now. You want that quick money to meet all of your needs. High speeds and top service. Easy Max family. Qualify for 7.5 or maybe 10,000. 2.0 is 15 grand. Easy Max, yours and mine.
West Coast Cooperative Credit Union presents the Easy Max Family Loans. Easy Max Plus of $7,500. Easy Max Pro of $10,000 and Easy Max 2.0 of $15,000. Yes, contact us today at 449-6556 or 449-9343 or 295-2682. Terms and conditions apply. West Coast Credit Union, your only credible choice for success.
This Christmas, Flo's making the season merrier when you add postpaid to internet. Unwrap a new smartphone for only $10. Plus, we're giving you 35% off your mobile bill and win even more goodies with our Spin the Wheel Christmas promotion. This Christmas, the rewards are on us. Add postpaid to your internet plan today in-store or visit discoverflow.co for more info. Terms and conditions apply. Flo, we keep your Christmas rhythm flowing.
Welcome to the DBS Lunchtime Sports Report. We begin with some cricket. Kavem Hodge makes his return to the West Indies Test team for the tour of New Zealand in December. Hodge, who last featured for the West Indies earlier this year, returns to the Test setup after previous success against fast bowling. Meanwhile, veteran fast bowler Kemar Roach has been recalled to the Test squad with both Shamar Joseph and Alzari Joseph sidelined as they continue rehabilitation from injuries sustained earlier this year. The West Indies squad also includes maiden call-up O.J. Shields. Hodge, Roach and Shields were all part of a demanding 2-week high-performance camp in Antigua designed to prepare players for conditions in New Zealand. We will bring you the full list of the West Indies Test squad for New Zealand at 6:20 this evening. Paybush Eagles senior player Lenin Paul is confident his team can turn things around and square the DABA Premier League final series with the BAA Sharks. The Eagles are trailing 1-0 in the 5-match series heading into Game 2 tonight. Paul says that the guys are aware of their errors in Game 1. Meantime, head coach of the BAA Sharks, Jerry Williams, is hoping his team can take a 2-0 lead in the series. Game 2 gets underway from 8 p.m. tonight at the Massac Indoor Facility. One game is on tonight as the DFA Women's Premier League continues. Harlem United Sports Club will take on the Belfast Estate Maho Soccer Strikers. That game gets underway from 7 p.m. tonight at the DFA Technical Center. And of course, back to some cricket. Kofi James scored his first List A century of 103 and the first century of the regional Super 50 for the Leeward Islands, who posted 324 all out. Mikhail Louis got 59 and Carlon Bowen Tuckett 56, and Kenneth Dember took 3 for 56, Darren Ned 3 for 53, and Sadrak Descat 3 for 43. In response, the Windward Island chased down the target. They scored 325 with Darren Ned hitting 94, Dylan Douglas 61, and Stefan Pascal, he got 40. The Windwards won by 8 wickets, reaching 325 for 8 in 43.5 overs. And of course, still with some cricket. Cricket Australia confirmed on Thursday that pacer Brendan Doggett and batter Jake Weatherald will make their test debuts against England in the Ashes opener starting the 21st in Perth. Australia standing captain Steve Smith confirmed that the host will field multiple debutants in an Ashes test for the first time since 2010-2011 Sydney Test. South Australia quick Doggett earns his maiden call with Pat Cummins and Josh Hazelwood both injured. Meanwhile, Weatherall will become Khawaja's 7th opening partner since the latter's return to the side in 2022. That's all for the news and sports for today. Join us again at 6 p.m. for the major newscast. The Lotto Draw comes on now.
The range of 1 to 28. Play combo bets. Remember, with Super 6, there are bigger jackpots and more chances to win. Turn $2 into $2,000 when you play 4. Choose any 4 numbers from 1 to 22. Match all 4 numbers and you win $2,000. Match 3 numbers and you win $40. If there is a jackpot winner, then match 3 and you win $20. Match 2 gives you $4. You can be a grand winner every day when you play 4. Tickets cost $2 and are available from all lottery agents. Dominican National Lottery, everything is possible.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. It's now time for the midday draw here at Dominica National Lottery for Thursday, 20th November 2025. And I'm your host, Michelle Lewis. Now it's time for some grand winnings with Play 4. Good luck. The first lucky number is 8. Your second lucky number is 2. The third winning number is 4. And your fourth lucky number is number 5. To recap, the winning numbers this afternoon for Play 4 are 8, 2, 4, and 5. That's Play 4 with our grand winners every day. Up next, it's Big 4 with an easy score.
Look, yours, it's not just a game. It's our game. Dominica's very own jackpot. Match 5.
New game in town. Get ready to Match 5 and you can win 10K. Let's go. Play with just $2. Match 5 numbers from 1 to 29 to win. Draws every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. It's easy, fun, and local. Match 5, your local jackpot game. Dominican National Lottery.
And we're back. Now it's time for another big win and an easy score with your Select 4. Good luck. The big winning this afternoon for 5. And now we're moving on. The multi-X ball chosen is F. To recap, the winning number is 4 are 2, 5, 5, and 1. And that multi-X ball is FP, free play. The big 4, it's an easy score. Up next, it's pick 2 with multi-X.
5 chances, 2 draws a week. Endless excitement. This is not just a game, it's your game. Match 5.
Only 5 numbers stand between you and a jackpot starting at $10,000. Are your numbers ready? Match 5. Only 5 numbers stand between you and a jackpot starting at $10,000. Are your numbers ready? Match 5.
And we're back. Now it's time to play to win with some pick 2 with multi. Good luck. The winning numbers this afternoon for pick 2 with multi-X are 1 and 6. The multi-X ball selected. To recap, this afternoon, the numbers for pick 2 are 1 and 6. And that multi-X ball is 2X, doubling those winnings. Pick 2 and play to win. Up next, it's One Off.
Everybody rock your body.
Now you can win even if you one off. One Off. It's the all-new and exciting game from the Dominica National Lottery. Simply select your 3-digit numbers from 0 to 9. Place your wager for only $2 per wager, with each additional wager costing $2. And just imagine, if any or all of the lucky numbers are off by one number, higher or lower of the winning numbers, you win.
You really do.
Play One Off from the Dominica National Lottery and win anyway.
Everybody rock your body.
Now you can win even if you one off. One Off. It's the all-new and exciting game from the Dominica National Lottery. Simply select your 3-digit numbers from 0 to 9. Place your wager for only $2 per wager, with each additional wager costing $2. And just imagine, if any or all of the lucky numbers are off by one number, higher or lower of the winning numbers, you win.
You really do.
Play One Off from the Dominica National Lottery and win anyway.
And we're back. Now it's time for some One Off, the game where you can still be a winner, even if you're off by just one number, higher or lower. Good luck. All right, here we go. This afternoon's 3 lucky digits for One Off are 3, 9, and 5. To repeat, the winning numbers this afternoon for One Off are 3, 9, and 5. Play One Off because there's always a win. Stay tuned, everyone. Up next, it's Daily 3 with Multi-X.
New game in town. Get ready to match 5 and you can win 10K. Let's go. Play with just $2. Match 5 numbers from 1 to 29 to win. Draws every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. It's easy, fun, and local.